I've been doing infrared sauna therapy for almost 8 years, and the Sunstream sauna models have been an integral part in my health, wellness, and fitness regimen, especially when it comes to recovery. So today we offer up a long-term review of this right here, the Sunstream Evolve Mini. Hey everyone, this is Stevie Richards. Welcome back to the garage gym. Behind me right here is the very tiny Sunstream Evolve Mini. Although being 6'2" and almost 200 pounds, you would figure I wouldn't fit in to the Evolve Mini. I didn't think so. I did a lot of measuring, had a lot of calls, emails, video calls with Kevin, the owner of Sunstream Saunas, because I didn't quite believe that I would fit so easily into this little infrared sauna. But 18 months later, you can assume, spoiler, I was wrong. And this is definitely the best infrared sauna I've ever used. I'm going to give you some brief reasons why. I know I gave the spoiler away right away, but I don't want to waste your time with, oh, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. But I will give some caveats as far as the size of this. It's not a one size fits all for everybody out there. So let's start off with this updated long-term review on the Sunstream Saunas Evolve Mini with obviously the size. You can see I look like I'm way too tall to be in the Evolve Mini. However, there is plenty of headroom being 6'2" and almost 200 pounds. Now my legs barely fit into the Evolve Mini, but it's not an impossible type of fit. The headroom is probably more important for a lot of people, and it's 6'2". I have quite a bit of headroom, pun intended, but also if somebody's in the 6'5", 6'6" category, you're probably not going to fit. I would guess 6'2", 6'3", maybe even 6'4", because the length of the legs really do matter a little bit more than the headroom. Like I said, you have a good amount of headroom, but the leg length is really going to determine whether your knees, your shins, or even your feet are going to go really too close to the panels that are very, very hot, by the way. Now, speaking of hot, and for once, I'm not talking about my wife, although she is very hot. We're going to talk about the Evolve Mini, how long or how short it takes to heat up. Because of the size or lack thereof of the Evolve Mini, it takes a lot less time to heat up. Way less time than the Evolve corner model that we have off camera here. Even less time in some cases than the Sauna Box steam sauna. So, but for infrared saunas, if you have a bigger infrared sauna, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer to heat up. Right here, between 10 to 20 minutes, depending upon the weather. Today, it's much warmer. When it's much colder, usually talking about 20 minutes, maybe 25 max if it gets below freezing here in the garage gym. But the Evolve Corner unit can take sometimes 45 minutes to heat up. So when you're talking about the cost of ownership over time, mainly your electric bill, you're going to save a lot more money besides the actual price of the sauna too, which is less expensive than the corner model and a lot of other infrared saunas out there. This one here really is the most efficient when it comes to the space, the footprint, and of course, heating up time and total electric bill over time or on a month-to-month basis. Now, speaking of electricity, you have to plug the Evolve Mini in, and it truly is, pun intended once again, a plug-and-play infrared sauna. No professional electrician required, no special wiring. All you need is a standard outlet. This is great for people to rent apartments, or we rent a garage gym here. When we have the corner model off camera right now, I needed to hire somebody to put a 20 amp breaker in and then a 20 amp outlet dedicated to that corner model. So there is an extra cost besides the extra cost to purchase something like the corner model. The Evolve Mini, much more affordable, much less with the electric bill. And also you can literally just take this off the pallet, assemble it, and then you're ready to go. Now, speaking of assembly, man, we have a lot of segues in this video. Speaking of assembly, we usually do that first, but I really want to talk about how this is basically adult Legos. This here took me about 15 to 20 minutes filming when I did the initial review to assemble this. Then when I had to move it, disassembling and reassembling it took less than a half hour because I wasn't filming that. This is the easiest infrared sauna that you will ever assemble. The corner model, once again, I hate to pick on it, but man, the odd shape, the corner shape, the larger size, you need 2 people, maybe 3, to assemble that corner model safely and effectively without breaking the glass, breaking the wood, chipping it, doing all that kind of stuff. This here, I can assemble, disassemble, move it, literally move it if I wanted to slide it off camera or anywhere here in the garage gym. This is extremely portable, easy to assemble, easy to disassemble, and also importantly, easy to move. So that about does it for this long-term review of the Sunstream Sauna's Evolve Mini Infrared Sauna. This right here in 2025 is my favorite sauna to date. Infrared, steam sauna, or anything otherwise. The Evolve Mini, for all the reasons I stated in this video, maybe a few I left out. Stay tuned for the 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year updated review on this because it is not going anywhere. This is my favorite sauna to date. Highly recommended for the price, cost ownership, assembly, disassembly, everything that I listed in this video. I cannot recommend it enough. So if you do decide to get the Evolve Mini or anything from the Sunstream Saunas lineup, use my link in the description in the pinned comment below. Kevin will take care of you. We have specials all the time for people within the Stevie Richards Fitness audience. So please reach out to him. You can also call him or email him. He loves answering these questions, and he probably does a much better job without the Philly accent as well, a much better job of answering the questions than I do. So please use that link below. It really does help support the channel, and you will save money. But for now, thank you guys so much. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great day.